Welcome to Surfing Oz's tutorial on how to reduce your polygon count in Google Sketchup. First off, I'll just create a placement boundary. I'll just do a full tile. I'll just create a simple square to go by. For this tutorial, I'm not particularly making anything. I'm just using this as an example of where people make mistakes with polygons. So here you'll notice that I've created a few walls just to be added as my model. I'll just raise all of these to the one height. Now you can see I have a 3D model. Now I'll just highlight these and I'll go to plugins and go to export. I'll export it. I'll just call it test before edit. Yes, I'll go over that. It says I have 38 faces. My aim now is to reduce this. In here you'll notice that I have many faces that could be made easier. For example, this face here, there's 3 where we could make it 1 by simply removing these 2 lines, and what was 3 faces is now 1. You can do this with everywhere. Now I'm sure you're thinking that it's pretty obvious that this would reduce the polygon count and face count, but this is just the basics of what I'm going to show you. I'll show you something a bit more detailed in a minute. But first off, I'll just export this as you can see the difference in the polygon and face count. Just call this test after edit. As you remember, the other object had 38 faces, so I've just reduced that object by 12 faces just in a matter of minutes. Now, another common error people make is when drawing walls and lines coming off walls. They'll do this they'll draw their wall, and now what may appear to be 2 faces is actually a lot more. As you can see here, if I just go to export quickly, we have 6 faces. This is because, as you remember, every face in SketchUp actually has 2 faces, one top, one bottom, or front and back. These are coloured blue and white. You may still be wondering that you can only see 2 faces, but when I actually created this square here, I actually cut this face into 2, increasing the polygons. To fix this, I can simply delete these 2 lines here and now just draw from the 2 corners. Do the same on the other side. And now if I export this, I should have reduced my polygon count by 2. You may think 2 isn't much, but this is only a small object, and most objects you do will be to a lot greater detail and will make a large difference. So yes, it has reduced the faces by 2. Now that's the end of this tutorial. I hope this helps you, and all the best in your future custom scenery making.